Because I used to feed off of toxicity. I used to, from being diagnosed as a narcissist and all that, like I would like that's the type of stuff was like
that was cute.
Yeah, like I'm my ego
diagnosed.
Yeah.
The TikTok girlies is gonna love that.
I don't know why I didn't know you got clinically diagnosed.
How do you die? Like, how does that work?
It's a process. You gotta have the right psychiatrist or even psychologist. They both can do it, but it's like a 3-week process to where they do a in-person verbal interview that you gotta answer all of these questions at a certain pace. Then you gotta fill out these forms. Then you gotta write and that like they're not trick questions, but they're questions that from 1 to 10. How do you do this? How would you handle this in this situation? And then it takes about a month to come back, and then it's a spectrum, and it tells you where you land on the spectrum of NPD. And luckily, like the far end of the spectrum where a lot of people associate narcissism with, where there's the lack of empathy and rage, I didn't have those. Like those are the things where like people just they're so into themselves that it's dangerous. But all of the the self-worth and believing that who you are and that you're a unique individual and your word matters more than most, like I had all of that, and you know what I mean. So that you have to do the work. Now once you've been diagnosed, you're like, oh wow. So even in dealing with my children or dealing with
Y'all finished or y'all done?